The 5-second rule. Transform your life, work, and confidence with everyday courage. Written by Mel Robbins, summarized by Audiobooks You Love. Imagine having the ability to stop yourself from acting on impulse, avoiding decisions you'll later regret, and breaking free from procrastination, all within 5 seconds. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, it isn't. This is the core concept behind Mel Robbins' powerful book, The 5-Second Rule. If you've been struggling with self-doubt, procrastination, or need a push to take action in your life, this book might just be the game changer you need. Let's dive into how this rule works and how it can transform your everyday decisions. The 5-second rule, a simple yet powerful concept. At its heart, the 5-second rule is a straightforward technique that Mel Robbins discovered during a difficult period in her life. The rule is simple. When you feel the urge to take action on a goal, count down from 5 to 1, and then physically move toward that action. The key is to act before your brain has the chance to stop you with doubts, excuses, or hesitation. This 5-second window is enough to disrupt your default pattern of thinking and propel you into immediate action. So, why does this method work? Our brains are naturally wired to avoid discomfort and risk, which is why we often procrastinate or avoid taking action, even when we know it's the right thing to do. By counting down, you are shifting your focus away from overthinking to simply doing. This engages your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for decision-making and goal-directed behavior. In other words, you're bypassing your brain's resistance to change and triggering the part of your mind that helps you take action and move forward. Key takeaways. How the 5-second rule can change your life. 1. Overcoming procrastination and overthinking. The 5-second rule helps you break free from the habit of overthinking and hesitation. How often do you find yourself stuck in a cycle of doubt, debating whether or not to take action? By counting down from 5, you interrupt that loop and force yourself to act immediately. Whether it's getting out of bed to start your day or stepping into the gym when you'd rather stay on the couch, the rule empowers you to push through the resistance and act decisively. For example, let's say you want to start exercising but find yourself coming up with every excuse in the book. With the 5-second rule, instead of sitting there thinking about it, you count down 5 to 4, 3 to 2, 1, and stand up to start moving before your brain can talk you out of it. It's about taking that one small step, and once you start, the rest often follows. 2. Building confidence. Every time you use the 5-second rule and take action, you're proving to yourself that you can push through hesitation and make things happen. This builds trust in your abilities and helps reduce self-doubt. For instance, imagine you're in a meeting and have a great idea, but feel nervous about speaking up. By counting down and sharing your idea, you reinforce your belief in yourself and your capacity to contribute. Over time, this consistent action boosts your confidence and makes it easier to act without fear of judgment. 3. Boosting productivity. The 5-second rule is a great way to overcome procrastination and increase productivity. We've all experienced moments where our brains try to delay a task by focusing on distractions or less important activities. By using the countdown, you bypass those procrastination triggers and force yourself to start the task at hand. The immediate action not only helps you get started, but also builds momentum, making it easier to stay focused and complete the task efficiently. 4. Improving mental health and managing anxiety. Many of us find ourselves caught in cycles of worry and negative thinking, which can be paralyzing. The 5-second rule can be an effective tool to shift your focus away from anxious thoughts and toward productive action. For example, If you're feeling anxious about a social event or meeting, you can use the rule to get up and take a small step forward, like putting on clothes or heading out the door. This proactive approach helps break the cycle of anxiety and can shift your mindset towards a more positive, action-oriented state. 5. Breaking the cycle of indecision. We often spend hours or even days overthinking our options and getting stuck in decision paralysis. With the 5-second rule, you no longer need to mull over a choice for long periods. Instead, you have just 5 seconds to make a decision and take action. This method is especially useful in situations where hesitation could hold you back, like deciding whether to apply for a new job, start a difficult conversation, or pursue a new opportunity. By counting down, you can break free from indecision and move forward. Real-life impact and success stories. Throughout her book, Mel Robbins shares numerous success stories and examples of people who have used the 5-second rule to transform their lives. Whether it's waking up earlier, starting a new project, speaking up in a meeting, or breaking free from a cycle of self-doubt, the 5-second rule has empowered many to take action when it matters most. It's not about making big, dramatic changes in one go. Rather, it's about making small, consistent actions every day that add up to meaningful progress over time. Criticisms and challenges. Of course, like any tool or technique, the 5-second rule isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. Some people may find it too simplistic, and others may struggle with implementing it consistently. However, Mel Robbins argues that the simplicity of the rule is precisely what makes it effective. It's easy to remember and can be applied in any situation, whether you're at work, in a social setting, or at home. The power lies in its immediate impact. 5 seconds is all it takes to interrupt negative patterns and start building new habits. How to apply the 5-second rule in your life. So, how can you start using the 5-second rule to improve your life? Here are a few practical ways to apply it. Start your day with intention. When your alarm goes off, use the 5-second rule to get out of bed right away. Count down from 5, and as soon as you hit 1, move your body. The more you practice this, the easier it will become to start your day with energy and purpose. Overcome procrastination. When faced with a task you've been avoiding, use the countdown to push yourself to take the first step. Once you begin, momentum will carry you forward. Speak up. If you're in a meeting and want to contribute but feel nervous, count down from 5 and speak up before the self-doubt takes over. Break the cycle of negative thoughts. Feeling anxious or stressed. Count down from 5 and then take a physical action, like going for a walk or doing something that distracts you from overthinking. Conclusion. Take control of your life with the 5-second rule. The 5-second rule by Mel Robbins is a powerful, easy-to-implement tool that can help you break free from hesitation, procrastination, and self-doubt. By learning to act in those crucial 5 seconds, you can build confidence, boost productivity, and improve your mental health. It's a simple, yet transformative method that anyone can use to make positive changes in their life, no matter the area. If you're ready to take control of your life and start acting on your goals, give the 5-second rule a try. It might seem small, but the impact it can have on your life is anything but. If you found this summary helpful, like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Audiobooks You Love, for more insightful book summaries and self-improvement tips. And if you've already tried the 5-second rule, let me know in the comments how it's worked for you. I'd love to hear your thoughts.